Salve, Pedro. De boa, mano? Salve, João. Salve, Mari.
Surely I should be due a growth
Mano, faz tempo que eu não te vejo. É, mano, eu tô fazendo live aí na semana. Você que tá desaparecido aí, mano. Cara, jogar um jogo de cartas aqui, mano.
Ready when you are.
Tô bem, e você, Mari? Como é que você tá? Tô bem também. Que bom.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands. I summon thee. Nice and spicy.
Cara, eu devia ter usado isso ali antes de começar a partida, né, mano? Eu fui burro agora, mano.
I summon thee.
Que isso? Cara, é um jogo de cartas aqui do Genshin Impact, mano. Caraca, mano, ganhei bastante coisa de gelo aqui, mano. Vou ter que trocar de personagem. Cara, eu preciso de 3, né, mano?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Caralho, mano, o moleque tá se curando também, mano. Cara, o cara desistiu aqui, mano. Trocou de turno.
What are my orders?
Posso aproveitar pra atacar ele, já que ele não vai conseguir me atacar, né, mano?
Access denied.
Aí, pronto. Agora o meu personagem vai receber menos dano. Ali, ó, recebeu só 1 de dano. Tá ótimo. Cara, tá com 1 de HP, mano. Pô, mano. Ih. Oponente começa. Pô, mas já só vem dar do cu também, né, mano? Pô, mano, vem nada de bom nesse dado, mano. Tipo, os dados tem que vir os elementos dos personagens meu aqui, mano. No caso é o roxo e o ciano ali, meio um verde ali, cara. Cianinho. Já o resto eu não consigo usar, mano. Aí é foda, né, mano? Cara, se eu der 5, cara. Matei um.
Burned. Oh, I got burned.
Eu me queimei.
No, my sword.
Cara, ó o moleque recuperando HP, mano. Dá raiva, velho. Oponente finalizou seu turno. Cara, não vem nada de bom, né, mano? Pelo amor de Deus.
For Rex Lapis. The threads of your fate lie in my hands. Don't blink. Ah!
Sobrecarga.
Speed of light.
Ah, tava com o personagem errado, mano. Por isso que eu não vi, mano, a carta que eu tava, mano. Aqui eu me fudi, mano. Aí, ó, esperou um HP. Mano, dá raiva, mano. Dá raiva, dá raiva. Cara, esse daqui vai ser bom, hein, mano. Filha da mãe.
In the name of the Prinzessin.
Cara, mas daí é pica, né, mano? moleque recuperou mais um ponto de HP. Personagem dele também, o outro. Já perdeu o ponto de HP que ele ganhou. Boa. O oponente começa. Cara, eu preciso de choque, mano. Ou gelo também, né? Cara, não vem, mano. Não vem. Esses dados aí tá pro meu azar, mano.
One shall descend once again.
Cara, que bosta. Ah, tá.
Let's go. That's just an appetizer.
Pequeno aperitivo. Nossa, mano. Tá zoando com a minha cara, né? Tá, o que isso daqui faz? Tá.
Speed of light. Don't blink.
Cara, ele vai ficar com 1 de HP. Ah, não, ele vai se curar, né, mano? É, vai continuar com 1 de HP. 2 de HP, no caso. Tá, agora ele vai levar o dano ali do bichinho que eu deixei. Cara, acho que isso daqui não vale muito a pena mais não, né, mano? Tá, veio bom. Aê, mais um choque. Nossa, nossa, mano, agora veio tudo que eu precisava, mano. Cara, se eu não derrotar ele agora, mano, eu encerro a live, mano. Pelo amor de Deus.
Incoming.
Aqui, ó. Tá, levei um. Um vai ficar com 1 de HP.
I have taught you everything.
We've really botched this up.
Tá, creio que aqui ele não me leva, né, mano? Pronto, ganhei. Você é louco.
Right idea from time.
Ah, cumpri as 3 tarefas, mano. Nem sei o que eram as 3 tarefas. Ó. Tá, ganhei uma carta. Bom. Cara, eu jogo mais um jogo de carta aqui ou continuo o modo história, mano?
At least it was still a close game.
Cara, eu jogo mais um jogo de cartas, mano, ou não? Sei lá, mano, diz aí, mano.
Make my escape.
Obter 10 cartas de personagem. jogar mais uma.
Very well. I was just reading about this game. It seems straightforward enough.
Aham. Cara, eu não vou precisar disso daqui agora. Isso daqui também não. Aí, veio bom, mano.
In the name of the Prinzessin.
Cara, não veio nenhum choque, velho. Nenhum elétrico, no caso. Tá, aham. Esse aqui pra quê? Tá, não vou usar esse daqui agora. Spawnar minha águia aqui, né, mano?
Summon thee.
Cara, dá pra mim tentar causar mais dano nele, hein, mano. Cara, eu preciso de 3, né? Tá, ele tá cheio ainda, né, mano?
Fourth, my blade.
Agora provavelmente ele vai querer trocar. Não, ele finalizou o turno. Cara, não consegui ler, velho. Tá bom. Tá nice, mano. Cara, isso daqui dá pra... Ah, fica duas ali daí. Vou usar um anemo aqui. Não, peraí, mano. Cara, não sei agora, mano.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Cara, o que ele fez, mano, que eu não vi? Ele trocou de carta? Cara, esqueci pra que serve esse Lotus, mano. Caralho. Cara, só vem fogo, mano. Pelo amor de Deus. Vi um elétrico, mano. Ave Maria, velho. Cara, tá todo mundo com raio, né, mano? Se eu trocar pro gelo agora, seria uma boa, né, mano?
By royal decree.
É porque nenhum alvo disponível. Ah, é, ele só pode comer um consumível, né, mano?
No, my sword!
Caralho, mano. Tá, agora o meu personagem descongela, né, mano? Ou não? Não descongela. Que me lasquei, eu acho, né, mano? Não, descongelou ali, mano. Tá, aqui deu bom, eu acho, hein, mano. Ah, tá ali.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
As per our contract.
Access denied.
After.
Didn't see that coming.
Tá, tá. Cara, meu turno, o cara desistiu, velho. Cara, não tem mais nada pra atacar agora, mano. Tá, um HP. Bom, 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 bom. Cara, eu acho que eu levei aqui, hein, mano. Levei.
Born of ice and frost.
I am outplayed.
Aí, mano. Cara, eu tô ficando bom em jogo de carta, hein, mano.
Huh? But I went by the book.
Fazer a missão do mundo agora, né, mano? Pelo amor de Deus. Tava jogando uma lagada aqui, né, mano?
Make my escape.
Tava renderizando, eu acho. Tá, missão do Arconde, né, mano? Cara, que eu lembro que eu tava fazendo, tipo, negócio pro funeral do moleque, né, mano? Do Arconde. Pera aí, tem um negócio brilhando aqui, né, mano? Um livro. Tá.
Hey, boss. Do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Filho de uma mãe, cara. Olha isso, mano. Me chamou de ignorante.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Caraca, mano. Ali, ó, mano, ó. É isso que eu recebo por ter chamado a Paimon de comida de emergência. Caraca, mano.
I'm sorry. Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Sorry, traveler. I shouldn't have spoken to you in that tone. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily.
Cara, quando eu terminar de jogar Genshin Impact, mano, eu vou virar vou abrir uma floricultura, cara. Aí, ó, mano, tô aprendendo, mano. Ave Maria, doido.
Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
Cara, de novo, mano. Eu lembro que ele fez eu pagar, né, mano? Na última vez, mano. Quer ver que eu vou pagar de novo essa merda, mano?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the Seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question.
Filho de uma mãe, cara. Aí, ó, velho.
Do you have any Mora on you?
Ó esse cara, mano. Ó esse cara. Ó, vamos levar tudo. Você trouxer o dinheiro? Porra. Aí complica, né, mano?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension.
Ele vai fazer desconto, pelo menos.
It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard, since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass.
De graça, mano. Opa, mano. Aí sim.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex, if he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares. They'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local business.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has...
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Caraca, mano. A Paimon também tá estressada, né, mano?
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Cara, eu vou ter que fazer perfume, mano. Eu não lembro disso, não. Mano.
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
Como assim, cara? Cara, eu vou ter que andar cheirando todo mundo agora, mano. Papo
I will
estranho, mano.
wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Cara, ele vai fazer isso mesmo comigo, mano. Ave Maria, mano. Cara.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Cara, eu vou teleportar, mano. Não vou andar tudo isso daqui, não. Não sou louco.
Ad Astra Abyssal.
Cara, pra mim falar com o Lama, mano. Apertei errado, mano. Pera aí. Desculpa. Tchau.
favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Caraca, mano. Você está muito cheirosa. Cara. Pô, mano. Você sabe fazer perfume?
Wow. Just, do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Caralho, mano. Porra, não precisava disso também, né, mano?
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lon. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lon's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qiming.
Qiming, cara, que nome, velho.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lon. See you around.
Meu Deus, pai, você andou cheirando todo mundo, mano? Cara, pera aí, eu tô dando lag, mano. Meu celular esquenta demais, mano. Cara, eu tô com quantas gemas já, mano? Cara, falta... Peraí que eu sou ruim de conta, mano. Quer dizer, não sou ruim, né? Falta 900. Cara, pelo amor de Deus, né? Não tô aguentando mais também, né, mano?
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Você cheira bem de novo, cara. Você sabe como se faz perfume?
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself.
Ah, então quer dizer que você não faz sozinha. Ah.
That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion.
Deve estar lotado de pó na cara também, né, mano? Ave Maria.
Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yinger? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yinger?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Aham.
This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're...
Tá, onde é que fica isso, mano?
And away I go!
Onde é que fica isso, cara?
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
Oxi! Mas como é que ela sabia, mano?
What? How did you know we were coming?
É, mano, isso que eu quero saber, mano.
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady.
Que isso, mano? Eu tava procurando por perfume, não uma mulher que cheirava bem, mano. Ah,
Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
é, mano. Ave Maria, eu não sou tão ruim assim, sou, mano.
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around.
Entendi. Quer dizer que essa cidade é cheia de fofoqueira, né, mano? Vamos queimar tudo então, mano. Beleza?
Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? 3 in 1 go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it? Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Caraca, mano. Tão me chamando de mentiroso, mano.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
Entendi.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
Cara. Deixa eu terminar meu diálogo aqui, né, mano?
In short, I'm happy to
Que horas?
help. Traveler, you can be my assistant.
5 e pouquinho?
But you'd better make sure I'm the only
Fala pra ela me
person
buscar
on your
6.
mind while you're
Não
hanging
pode, porque ela
around
já
with
saiu
me.
pra resolver um negócio e passar.
Cara. Vai ter só 40 minutos de live hoje, hein, mano?
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
Cara, eu vou fazendo uma cozinha, mano.
You mean one mean restaurant?
Vamos lá, então. É, mano. Ó, me mandaram uma mensagem aqui. Cara, eu vou fazer perfume em uma cozinha, mano. É aqui.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can... Are you ready to please...
What did you...
I meant make me proud. As my assistant. Obvious. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some...
Cara. Água, mano.
Make my escape.
This water will... Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all...
Ô vizinho.
I'm out of here.
Tem um balcão aqui de síntese, mano. Cara, pra não fazer esse negócio aqui. Deixa eu pegar... Posso ir pro meu quarto rapidinho? Pegar minhas coisas, já que eu vou sair. Cadê? Ué, cadê? Achei.
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today.
Eu pensei que a Adri ia vir me buscar de noite.
And away I go!
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has... You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect... So please, focus on controlling the heat. This is the... Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want...
Cara,
All three
pensei que ia ter
perfumes are ready. And you,
alguma
my friend, were a
alguma
wonderful
coisa, mano, pra
assistant.
fazer, velho.
A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
Pensei em você, cara. Oxi. Cara, eu vou falar isso daqui só de zoas, mano.
Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in.
Que isso, mano?
Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society.
Cara, certeza que ele vai usar esse segundo aqui, né, mano?
Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood.
É, já gravei, vou usar o terceiro agora pra ver.
Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need. I'll leave you with some parting. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at...
Que isso, mano?
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven.
Cara, tá muito estranho pro meu gosto, tá?
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhang. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the stand.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a stand?
That is true.
3 sets, and now...
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature...
Cara, a Paimon decorou tudo isso, mano.
Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right?
Que isso, Rex Lapis? Que isso, mano?
Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Pera aí. Não, eu pensei em outra coisa, mano. Pera aí. Não, eu não pensei nisso, né, mano?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Chising can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Sino purificador.
Cleansing bell?
É, sino purificador.
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this time?
Bizarro. Cara, pelo amor de Deus, mano, vou ter que fazer quantas viagens? Tô cansado já, mano.
All things must change. It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies...
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human heart. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would...
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Lilith?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are... No, some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that this harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spar, well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster? Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly.
Ô, sua véia, cara, eu vim até aqui, cara, pra pegar esse sino, mano. Nossa, mano.
An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young.
Ah, deve fazer o quê? Uns 200 anos então, né, mano? Ó, é zoas, hein, mano.
He saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone... Still, though, I can't recall when it started. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
What a weird thing to be proud of.
All right, children. There is no need to worry.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in...
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there.
Eu falei, pai, você pode entrar ali dentro do bully e ver as ideias, mano.
And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
É, tem razão, né, mano?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to buy.
Cara, como assim, mano? O sino tá dentro desse bully, cara. Cara, vai sair um Aladdin daqui, mano. Ó, toque o bully. Pô, mano. Pera aí. Aí. Ó o Aladdin, mano. Falei, mano, que era o Aladdin, cara. Oxi. Caraca, mano, esse daqui é dentro do bully, cara? Ó, eu quero viver dentro de um bully, mano. Que isso?
Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Oxi.
That sounds like Granny's voice.
Eu tô lentão, mano.
So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
I hear everything.
Cara, eu quero morar num bully, mano. Olha esse bully, mano. Que louco, mano.
Can't see.
No one escapes my sight. Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Cara, eu vou jogar, mano, esse bicho daqui, ó. Fica olhando. Toma, então. É, não cai não, mano. Olha lá. Ô, será que o bicho volta, mano? Olha o vicio. Nada, mano.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old Granny could also be an adeptus?
Cara, eu fui olhar no chat e quase caí, mano.
Oh, I got stomach cramps. Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Pyongyang Karst? Then why would she stay in the city?
One with the force. Ha!
Oxi. Caraca, mano, me congelou. Mano, que negócio que é esse, velho?
I hear everything. Can't see.
Travei. Mano.
Keep up.
Let it rain. You're toast. Make my seat.
I'll uproot you. Enshroud. Ha!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside. Race you!
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Now, let me see. Oh,
Cara, e agora onde é que eu vou, mano?
Come on out now, children.
Ah, tá. Cara, tem um baú ali, será, mano? Não. Cara, dá uma olhada aqui, né, mano? Vai que tem um baú.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't as to whether I am one or not, child. Surely you already...
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the belt? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis, and then we come running up asking...
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepts. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting to cry. Now that you
Cara, eu
have
não
come
consegui
to
ler, mano.
borrow
Pera aí.
the bell,
Eu
I
não
guess
li
that
o...
perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old... We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady.
We will.
Tá. Agora eu vou ter que voltar na estátua. Não? Cara, eu pensei que eu tinha que voltar na estátua, mano.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. An Adeptus.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Cara, por que que ele não passa a lista de tudo que tem que fazer, mano? Pelo amor de Deus, mano. Tô cansado já, mano.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites. Are you taking us kite flying? Is this...
No, no. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play very... I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to...
Oh, sure.
Cara, mano, Ave Maria. Cara, minha Sayu tá com pouca vida, hein, mano. Ai, mano, quanto diálogo, cara.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get ordered.
Well, this is Mr. Zhang Li from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. So he's probably well-versed in all... We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well. But he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy what finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far...
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent...
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo Archon once...
The compliments of a learned man truly are...
Well then, Granny Shen, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
E o pagamento, né? E o pagamento? Eu vou ter que pagar, né, mano?
Well, allow me.
Aí, mano, o cara chegou pra pagar, mano. Ah,
Hey, it's Child!
No way. I was just passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet.
é, deu pra perceber um pouquinho disso, né, mano?
He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Como que ele ainda não morreu de fome?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to...
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean.
É, mano, eu não... esse Zhongli aí não pode negociar mais não, mano. Pelo amor de Deus.
Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Como assim, mano? Cara, eu nem sei o que eu tenho que fazer agora, né, mano? Só falar com eles. Cara, mais diálogo, mano, pelo amor
Hiring
de
help?
Deus.
Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystals.
Eh? That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Nah, never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 more. What say you?
Cara!
A
Deixa que eu vou
most fair
pegar.
price.
Cara, eu vou ter que negociar, mano.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little.
Cara, eu não ligo pro seu ânimo, tá, mano? Vou pagar 10 mil aqui, tá bom, beleza? Vaza da minha frente.
Let's see. No, go higher, or I'm not doing this.
Cara. Vaza daqui então, mano. Ave Maria.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much.
Deixa que eu pego essas borboletas, mano. Ave Maria. Pô, mano. Tá, economizei aqui 1.500, né, mano? Ave, pô, mano. Esse daqui vai cobrar agora 30 mil, quer ver, mano?
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. No problem.
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount?
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Cara.
Hey, that's a good price. Anyone would work for this much, Mora.
Aham. Tá, vaza da minha frente. Cara, falta mais um, mano. Quer ver ele cobrar um valor muito absurdo, mano? Pô, mano, o cara me dá só 50k de uma hora, você tá vendo, mano?
Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you... So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
This is all you got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now. Get me a single Chinkson flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this child fellow. How does that sound?
Guess we've got no choice.
Cara, eu já tenho essa flor, mano. Eu lembro que eu peguei, mano.
Have you brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare, and I have no idea where I'd. With this Genshin flower, I should be able to pacify my dog.
Oi.
I'll make sure the work is done before I return home.
Não, já pego. Mano, eu só vou ficar um dia fora, mãe.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the...
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after?
Hã?
Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't... Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense...
Next,
Cara,
we
ele quer
need some
informações.
everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of...
Mas como é que... É, tem que ver um paninho pra mim enrolar a minha escova, então. Hã? 6 horas. 5 para 6.
Everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Caraca, mano, o cara ia nos matar, mano. Hã? Eu só não tô levando blusa. Eu nem queria sair, mãe.
Can't touch me!
Ué, melhor mais pra frente do que agora.
Vai estar querendo jogar também. E lá tem internet também.
Mas não é 5G igual aqui. A internet de lá é lenta.
Huh. The reception is deserted. And it seems kind of
Né,
spooky
Punch?
in here.
Eu queria ficar com o Punch, você não deixa?
Ah, o Punch vai te chamar pra vingança nem vai.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Cara, é a Kiki, mano. Cara, eu conheço essa voz, mano. Pô, mano, eu joguei com um cara que tinha esse personagem, mano. O personagem não parava de falar, mano. Pelo amor de Deus.
The reception, it's...
Falei, mano, é ela mesmo.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Em questão de altura, pai é mais.
Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right. Look at the talisman on her forehead.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Cara, eu tô pensando com uma pessoa. Eu tô conversando com uma menina morta, cara. Pelo amor de Deus.
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself.
Cara, que bagulho bizarro, mano.
My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Cara, ela tá falando em terceira pessoa, mano. Dá agonia isso, mano.
Since when do customers
Acho que é a terceira pessoa que fala.
customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Guizhong Ballista. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Qianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the Cocoa Goat.
Coco cabra, mano.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Cara, vou ter que caçar uma coco cabra, mano.
Did you want to add anything else? Or...
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
Coco coach. Cara, vamos falar de baixinho pra baixinho aqui agora, mano. Vamos entrar na porrada aqui, tá, mano? Cara, agora eu vou ter que derrotar bicho, hein, mano. Eu acho. Prevejo que aqui vai ter uns bichos da hora, mano. Hein? Ou não, né? Tô vendo nada. Comandante Newton. Ó, besta, mano. Cara, eu chamo isso daqui de besta, mano.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
Chegou.
It is...
Aw, what?
Está quebrado?
After millennia of wear and tear, even a death.
Vai lá falar com o Javô.
Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your
You almost. That said, let me think.
Mãe, eu já vou, mãe.
As I recall, there is
Cara,
a
vou ter que passar o
military
diálogo
supply.
bem rapidinho
If we can
aqui.
retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be.
Eu já vou, mãe.
I have a smack with the parts in hand. I could at least.
Cara, eu vou ter que
tinker
encerrar a
with
live aqui, mano. Eu não sei se vai interferir em alguma coisa, mano. Não, acabou. Cara, depois eu dou uma pausada na live, mano. Eu vou ter que encerrar a live agora, mano. Valeu aí quem apareceu, mano. Segunda-feira eu vou estar voltando aí com as lives. Falou.